Let me say this plain. The narrative about African American boys in this country is broken. And it's not broken by accident. Everywhere you look, somebody's pushing the same tired storyline. Black boys are problems. Black boys are threats. Black boys are statistics waiting to happen. And I'm here to tell you today, the narrative is a lie. And it's time we stop repeating it. It's time we stop accepting it and stop letting other people define our sons. Because the truth is this, Black boys are different. Black boys are creative, Black boys are strategic, and Black boys are leaders. But you'd never know that from the way society talks about them. Let's break it down. For generations, the story told about African American boys has been shaped by media framing, where one negative incident gets more airtime than 1,000 positive ones. Biased expectations, where teachers expect less, discipline more, and assume the worst. Historical stereotypes, old lies dressed up in new language. Political narratives, because fear is profitable and stereotypes are convenient. And when a lie gets repeated long enough, people start calling it the truth. But repetition doesn't make something true. It just makes it familiar. Here's what the camera shows. Black boys leading, here's what the cameras don't show. Black boys leading robotic teams. Black boys writing novels, coding apps, building businesses. Black boys caring for siblings, supporting families, showing emotional intelligence. Black boys surviving systems designed to fail them. You want to talk about strength, resilience, innovation, discipline? Black boys embody all of that, but the narrative never highlights it because the world is comfortable with Black boys being athletes or entertainers, but uncomfortable with them being scholars, inventors, or CEOs. This isn't just about feelings. Narratives have consequences. Teachers underestimate their abilities. Police perceive them as older and more threatening. Employers overlook them. When society expects failure, it creates environments where failure becomes more likely, not because the boys lack ability, but because the system lacks imagination. Changing the narrative isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about telling the whole truth, not the edited version. Here's what we need. New storytellers, parents, educators, creators, and community voices who refuse to repeat harmful stereotypes. Representation in media, not just athletes and rappers, but scientists, writers, and innovators. Schools that see potential, not problems. Committees that affirm identity. Mentorship that builds confidence. Because when you change the story, you change the outcome. Let me say this clearly. African American boys are not broken. The narrative is. They're not at risk. They are at promise. They are not future criminals. They are future leaders. They are not problems to manage. They are possibilities to nurture. And if we don't rewrite the narrative, someone else will. And they will not write it with love. So here's my challenge to every parent, every teacher, every neighbor, every content creator watching this. Start speaking life into our boys. Start naming their gifts. Start amplifying their brilliance. Start connecting the lies, even when it's uncomfortable. Start correcting the lies, even when it's uncomfortable. Because the world has had centuries to tell its version of the story. Now it's our turn. And trust me, when we change the narrative, we change the future.